Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Dave Wolin. I'm the owner of Old Jerk Cellars, and we're bringing you the May version of our wine and comedy night. It's really one of my favorite events each month at the winery, but unfortunately we can't do it live. We can't have folks here. We're all being socially distant, so we're bringing you a virtual wine and comedy night today from the winery. We have a gorgeous day. This is all part of our virtual Spring Fest. So we hope you're enjoying everything else for the Spring Fest, and we have a few laughs for you to keep it going. I'm just going to take a few minutes to tell you we're open every day, 12 to 7 here, and in Quaker Bridge Mall at our location for food and wine. Also at Kima in Somerville. That's replacing our closed outlet in Bridgewater. And just to let you know, we also have our sweet wines at every Wegmans in New Jersey, and I'll hold them up here. We have a couple new wines which are just great. If you like the sweeter wine, one's our Blackberry Red, which is made with our famous blackberry wine we've had since we've opened, and the other is an Apple White. Both of these are great blends of some of the wines that you all know and love. But just I have those here, so we can pick those up at any Wegmans, and they make great sangrias. But we're here for comedy. We're not here to pitch too much of the wines. A little bit pitching the wine, but not too much. But let's go back and see who's here to do some comedy with us. Come back with me. Unfortunately, Tom's following me in the camera, not my best side, but you're going to have to play along for a few seconds here as we walk back to the patio, see what's going on back here. And look who's here.
Oh,
Keeping socially distant. It is Helene Angley.
She's
our
sure I can
hostess.
stand safely away from you.
Yes.
Not that I want to, but
Yes, we will
hi.
shake from a distance here. Hi, Helene.
You cannot keep me away, David. You cannot keep me away. Sorry,
I
I
know.
did measure it out. If you stay there and I stay here,
You know,
we are good.
have you left this patio since since our April comedy?
Well, if you could stop opening and delivering great wine, I would.
Yes,
yes, I am still here.
we make about 11,000 cases a year, but with Helene here for the month, I think we're only down to about 2.
Listen,
Right? So get your wines quickly. Helene's going to stay
I'm
here.
proud.
Yes.
Proud of my numbers.
Yes.
How have you been dealing with social distancing, David?
I'm doing well, just like everybody else. But you know, like everybody else, this at least gets me out of the house, and you know, I've come a long way because my house is only about 100 feet from here.
Yes.
So I got.
I hear you have toilet paper in there.
I do, but I have a big dog which is blocking the but yes. So I spend most of my time in the house, and unfortunately I find myself watching hours and hours of HGTV. Do you watch HGTV?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I think everyone has. I think it's this guilty pleasure. You just have to watch it.
Yes.
But after hours
What are
and
you
hours,
watching now?
I watch all the shows. It's
Okay.
the Property Brothers. I watch the Mean, Love It, and Leave It people, and then then you watch all the folks from the small southern towns that can renovate an entire house for $35,000. Right?
How do they do that? I don't know.
You know, I want to bring
Because where
those.
I grew up, you know what makes a mobile home mobile? Tornadoes.
Yes,
So, you
yeah.
know.
Every show. What's your budget? My budget is $37,000. I want every room done. I want a new kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, try bringing it to New Jersey. Let them do one here in Hunterdon County. If they could do my whole house for $35,000, the Property Brothers, bring it on.
I drink wine for $37,000.
That's about it.
That's about as.
But the other thing which I watch, and now I'm watching hours and hours of these shows, and not only do they ask the budget, but they ask, well, what do you want in your house?
Yeah. Well,
And you know the answer to that question. You may know if you watch them answer. What do you want? Every single show. What do they want? They want an open concept.
open concept.
I don't know why they asked the question. Everybody wants the open concept.
Sort of like this, 28
Yes,
acres.
we have a really open concept. You're right. They really can't get this level of opening, but we have an open concept. Everyone wants an open house where the kitchen and the living room and
Yeah,
the
it's very
bathroom.
true.
It's
Open
all open,
platform,
right?
right,
It's all,
yeah.
they want the shower in the middle of the family room.
Ooh, that's not.
But-
That's gross.
Yes, that's what it is. But what I'm wondering is, I'm watching this during the virus where everybody's home together. I think after this is all said and done,
Okay.
and we have the cure or we have the vaccine, no one's going to want an open concept anymore.
No.
If you're home for 2 months homeschooling your kids, you don't want to see them again.
No,
Right? This is going to be
not
like
at all.
the closed concept. I think people are going to want, what do you want? I want a basement for the kids, and I want a lock on the door so we don't have to see them again. Right? You're going to want.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to see Tom again for months.
Well,
obviously, right?
I-
Are you gonna
Hey,
see
hey,
Tom after this? Oh, sorry, Tom.
Hey.
When social distancing started, Tom was like very annoyed because he was like, I don't understand social distancing. I want to come back into the house. I was like, I don't understand why he's complaining. I gave him everything he usually has in the bedroom, which is like his pillow and an extension cord.
Yeah, and I have so I think after this is all said and done, there'll be no open concept. Nobody's going to want open concept. They'll be putting walls and gates and bars. There'll be prison concept. I think is what they're going for.
I think we'll be outside in tents.
And I hope Tom's not worrying that not only I think you go from HGTV to watching Ozark, where they actually bury their spouses outside. So you're
That's a great show.
Hopefully you're not running out to Home Depot.
Now with social so much being together, Tom was like, I want to know when social distancing will end so I can leave the house. He doesn't want to come back in. He has to get out.
Yeah, that's right. So
totally.
so I think that's going to change things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm watching HGTV. And we'll see if it all changes, see if my prediction comes through. But,
okay.
And you're all maybe hearing some cars, and we are doing this like we are socially distanced, but we are open for business, so there'll be some cars in the background. You'll hear some tires on our gravel, but that's just the fact of life.
And we're thinking of maybe a new venue for comedy?
Yes, we are thinking that when we are back in comedy, and hopefully, maybe we're crossing our fingers that maybe we would be back on the first, do we have a date for June?
Yeah.
The first Saturday in June, but we're looking hopefully to do an outdoor venue, an outdoor amphitheater, a tent over our patio where we can have the audience socially distant.
Right.
In the past, as everybody knows, comedy clubs are all tight and packed in, but I think here we're going to open it all up and have people spread out a little bit.
It's kind of like one of your movie nights. Remember, those are great. We have the movie night and everyone sits apart from each other, but we all entertain and love the movies outside.
And then you can be drinking. Nobody knows how much you're drinking
because
you're sitting apart.
That's
I know
the key, David.
that's what you like
key.
about it. But I would announce just a couple other things, and I'm going to turn it over to Helene to get some real comedy. So we have Mother's. Do you have anything planned for Mother's Day?
No. Does my family have anything planned for Mother's Day?
Did I ruin the surprise?
I think I'll stay home with my
Not
family.
yet.
I'm pretty sure Tom has gotten you a bottle of wine with a custom Mother's Day label.
These are fun.
Yes.
I actually sent 2 to my friends.
Did you? Perfect.
Yes, I did. They're perfect.
And you know where you can get them from?
Right here.
Here.
That's what I did. I ordered them
OldJorkSellers.com, right?
Yes. I did the miss you.
Oh,
I like
that's
that
perfect.
one.
Yes, we have not only Mother's Day, but we're doing what we call our message on a bottle, which is almost sending like a greeting card
It's a
with
great
wine.
idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hugs, missing you. You can do a tribute to the medical professionals, nurses, and doctors who are really putting their lives on the line for this. So if you'd like to do it, you can order online or pick it up in one of our locations. But that's really what's going on. I usually talk about all the events we have coming up. Not much I can talk about right now, but hopefully in a few weeks.
We're getting there.
A few weeks, hopefully we'll get there. We can start announcing some events again.
And I thank you for having wine open. It is essential to surviving.
That's right. We know how to get Helene up here.
Oh,
She would do comedy night every night if I would just open a bottle. But I'm going to turn it over to Helene. I thought you brought some friends, but if it's just you,
Listen,
you can keep us.
you're
funny enough
I
for
put
3
the
or 4
word out.
hours.
Some weren't really comfortable, and some said maybe I'll meet you there.
So-
I just know I'm in my yoga pants because there's no yoga open, so I'm ready the minute it happens.
I know that's before you got here. Did you have to get it? First time you were out of sweat since the last time I saw you.
It is,
right?
and I brought because Corona. We're not judging underneath. We're
That's
just we're all sitting at home eating and drinking, so all
right.
good.
So
Now-
I'm gonna turn it over to Helene because you may have a Helene marathon here for the next 5 hours or until we get tired.
But we're part of your festival, right? Which
Yes,
is really nice.
This is part of the festival.
Yeah,
Right?
and so normally you would have like hundreds and hundreds of people here with food carts, and so we're doing it all virtual.
We're all virtually, so this is part of the weekend. You guys have seen the schedule already if you're already on here.
So we will
And
be there
with
Friday,
food
Saturday, and Sunday, which is
Friday,
very
Saturday,
nice.
Sunday, so
Thank
it's
you.
perfect.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for more fun, but now we have the fun part of it, really fun part is it's going to be fun all weekend, but the funniest part, let's put it that way. It's all going to be fun. This is the funniest part, which is Helene Angley, and I'm going to turn, as I usually do, for those of you who are here for comedy, I'm going to turn it
I
over
just
to
want to say one more thing. I see that you've done a little. The last time we were here, it was a little bit more beard going on. So
did I?
you've done
Trimmed a little bit?
You've done a little something.
Thank you.
Because that extra month growth would have probably been.
Yes.
We're all trying to adapt, right?
Yes, I'm going to start selling the cough syrup like the Smith brothers or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm becoming the Colonel Sanders or something of the New Jersey wine business. So you never know what I'm going to look like for the June comedy.
No, right? We don't. No one knows.
No one knows.
There's no judgment. Anyone, no judgment.
That's right. How long will the beard be when I'm here? All right. Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to get out of the frame and
Thanks
get
for
my beard
letting us
out.
be part of
I'll be out of the frame. My beard will still be in the frame. So, I'll turn it over to Helene. Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, David. Oh my goodness, and I did bring along a couple of friends. So, Mr. Joe Bronzi should be around here somewhere. Oh, well, there he is. What are you relaxing and enjoying the wine, right? It's a beautiful spot.
Spectacular
Yes.
out here.
It is great. And I put an X right there because that's
Got it.
safe social distancing for the two of us. And you had, thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me here at Old York Cellars, where if you want to go out into the middle of the woods, open a bottle, and not find your way home, this is the place to do it. You can't see on camera, but there's a hawk circling because it senses my career is dying. It's lovely to be here
That's
with
great.
almost an audience.
No,
This is
almost an
great.
audience. But you brought Buddy?
I did. No, I didn't bring him. I thought you brought him.
Oh, I didn't bring him. I thought you brought him.
He texted me he was here.
Buddy?
Buddy!
Buddy? Oh,
Hey guys!
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
what are
Nice
you
to
doing
almost
there,
see
buddy?
you.
What's that?
Nice to almost see you.
Well, I'm practicing the distancing.
Come on up, buddy. I got X's on the spot. We
No,
can
I
keep
think
staying
that's close
distant.
enough.
What? I'm staying 60 feet away. That's what we were supposed to
60 feet away.
It's 6 feet
It's-
without a restraining order.
Alright, I'm coming.
All right. For everyone, I am very happy to have my friends with me tonight, New Jersey Comics, Mr. Joe Bronzi, and Mr. Buddy Fitzpatrick. So, and we've been doing a little work. I've actually been part of what they've been putting together. Stay right there.
I
Don't
can't
you
move.
That's it. Cheers.
Stuck. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
This is my first virtual wine festival.
Okay.
I'm very excited. Helene said, do you want to come to a winery and do a comedy show? And I thought, you know what? That's what I want to do as a comic. Woodstock. What could go wrong? Fantastic.
It's fantastic. And it's in the middle of the day.
It
Who
is.
doesn't do comedy
What
in the
would
middle
Woodstock look like today?
of the day? Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't be Woodstock.
It would-
What do you mean by that? Do you mean if we had Woodstock today, there'd be 6 people in a field listening to
Spaced out.
Spaced Out on blankets,
The band
stoned.
would be spaced out.
That's right.
I could do a little comedy. All good, but it's been great. You guys have done this great fundraiser during this time when none of us comics are working. So quarantine comics,
Buddy,
right?
you tell them I'll drink. Then we'll switch off and I'll drink and you'll tell them.
Wait a minute, I'm not working right now?
You're not being paid.
Oh.
Did anyone tell you that?
Have fun at the festival.
It's not much less than our normal budget we have here, but
Quarantine comics.
So what we're doing is we started something called the Quarantine Comedy Club, which is basically exactly what that is. Comics doing what they do best. They know how to do comedy, but there's no audiences anymore except for right here. So we developed the Quarantine Comedy Club. All proceeds go to comics out of work, trying to keep the momentum going and doing what we do because we don't want to take this sitting down because we're stand-ups.
Just for stand-up.
There
And
you go.
we're going to have shows on Saturday and Sunday of the festival.
That's right.
So
That's
this
right.
is our Friday night show, but we filmed also for Saturday and Sunday.
Here with Old York Cellars at the festival.
Yes, and during those clips you show how to donate if people want to.
There'll be information on how to
Yeah.
donate if you'd like, and give back to you'd be doing it anyway if you were in the audience, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And so Friday and Saturday, well, we have Saturday and Sunday, right?
We have
planned?
Saturday and Sunday, we have special episodes of the Quarantine Comedy Club. Okay, one of them on Saturday night features our very own Helene Angley.
From my
That's right.
bathroom. That's it.
You're going to get to see Mr. Buddy Fitzpatrick. And
From my bathroom.
I
No,
just-
you're in the shower.
Which is in the bathroom.
Okay, but you have clothes on as well.
Yes,
I don't want to alarm
absolutely.
anybody in any
Okay.
way.
No, it's not that kind of a show.
and some good friends of ours, and I do want to give credit. This idea for the QC Club, helping comics out of work, originated with Buddy Fitzpatrick. That's why the Venmo and the PayPal accounts are in Buddy's name. A very, very generous man. We haven't seen much money yet, but he's got a nice new car. His clothes are much better. So.
how many cases of wine can we get him?
Yeah, exactly. All good. How have you guys been doing with the quarantine? I mean, you guys been staying inside? You guys been hanging out?
No, we've been having coffee at the
Yeah.
diner every morning.
We've been
and-
zooming a couple of times,
Yeah,
right?
we go out to
Been
dinner once in a
zooming.
while.
Yeah.
And
I feel bad for a lot of these moms that are staying home, right? Because they have their young kids, they have to do homeschooling, and they don't get that break. So I just have a piece of advice. I don't know, because, I don't know if you guys do this, but you give yourself a timeout.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Forget the kids. Don't
Nice.
give them a time. You give yourself one. You just go sit yourself on the stairs.
I will tell you, I'm a
Nice,
big
nice.
fan of timeout. When I raised my 2 little kids, my daughter said to me, it was very cute. She was little. She was a toddler. She said, "Daddy, if I did something wrong, would you be mad at me?" And I said, "That depends on how mad your mother's going to be at me." "What did you do?" And she said, "I drew on the couch with markers."
Ooh.
And I said, "Honey, we're going to be on the news." But I grabbed a bottle of Jack Daniels, went in the bedroom, and had the best time out
The
ever.
best time.
There you go.
Because
And
you
it
gave
worked.
yourself a timeout.
It worked.
That's what for me, I sit myself on my stairs. And the kids come find me, because they always do, right? They're never far behind. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, Mom, what are you doing?" I'm like, I'm on a timeout. I'm like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "You got to leave me alone for like 10, 15 minutes. They're like, "Mom's in trouble." They scatter. They're like so afraid. It's great.
But that's a brilliant idea.
It is. And you open a rosé from Old York, you are set.
I remember trying to go to the bathroom and they would just bust the door down. "I can't put the shoe in the Polly Pocket." "I'm going to the bathroom here."
Did you sign my mail test?
Yes.
Can I help
Oh
you
my
one?
God. Yeah. This isn't my office.
See, I grew up in a house with 7, I'm the oldest of 7 children. I can't go to the bathroom today without locking the door. It's just my wife and I. She's like, "Why do you lock the door?" I go, "How do you know the door's locked? You were trying to come in. Leave me alone."
I'm a grown man. I'm entitled to lock the door.
You know what I hate when you visit people, and this happens a lot in the city, where their door doesn't shut
all the
and
way.
They don't have locks.
Oh,
And every noise I hear, I'm like, "Somebody's in here! Somebody's in here!" I hate that.
we
I
just
can't
have to
do
put
it.
you in a tent out here. There'll be
I
nobody
was
bothering
comfortable
you.
all the way, but I was comfortable 60 feet away.
Do you know that's funny? Somebody's in here. My wife yells at when I try and get in the bed. 3 out of 4 nights, she yells at when I try and get in bed.
Somebody's in here.
Yeah.
Mine, I bought that big Tempur-Pedic, so he's like a California king, so he's like way over there.
Is
Oh,
it the
that's
one that
awesome.
doesn't move if you move?
Yeah, it's that.
You can put this glass of wine on the
I
bed and
can't,
jump,
and that's
it
what I
doesn't
do,
move.
and I don't allow him in.
That's
And
awesome.
even to get to him, he's got to roll over, and dig out, and roll over.
It's
very
like a
Oh, that's
journey.
lovely.
Yeah.
Like they have to commute and pay tolls.
Yeah, there's a toll.
It's
There's
not-
always a toll.
Okay, there's an easy pass joke here, and I'm not going to go there.
You know, I figured out too, because when we're getting ready for bed, there's a big disparity in time. I wash everything I'm supposed to wash and brush and floss 10 minutes.
Yes.
15 minutes tops.
Yeah.
Okay? Get in bed.
Yeah.
She goes for an hour and a half. I ask her, "What do you wash that I don't wash? You have less outside to wash than I have to wash. Hour and 10 minutes. I figured it out.
Yeah.
And it took quarantine to do it.
Yeah.
I get in bed, she goes in the bathroom, maybe 20 minutes she takes to wash up, then she goes to the kitchen and sticks her feet in the freezer for an hour. For an hour, then she comes in and jams me up. That's what happens, I know.
For me, you know what I'm doing? I'm fighting a war here. I'm fighting a war. It takes time to get it all off. I got to take all this shit off, and then I got to put it all back on just so I can lay down. It takes time.
Who are you, Mrs. Maisel?
That is the great misunderstanding between men and women. I have never in my life seen a woman take off her clothes and go, wait. Could you put some blush on? Just a little eyeshadow. Has that ever happened to you? Never once.
No.
Never once. Never once.
But isn't that that's a big thing now, men makeup. It's coming. It's
Is it?
It's in.
Oh, it looks good
Right?
on you now.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I hear it's in. I hear it's
You look fabulous, buddy. You look fabulous. It's all been great.
This is delicious.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave.
Yes.
And Older
Older
David,
Cellars.
Cellars. The wine is really good.
It's delicious.
I expected, I'll be honest with you, when I drove out to the middle of nowhere, when the street lights stopped, when the only traffic was the Amish, I expected this wine is not really going to be any good. It's delicious. It's very, very good.
Joe
wine.
lives on the border of New York City. He lives on the Jersey side of New York City, so he's not used to
Outside. 28 acres.
like when Joe and his wife stand and look out. There's the city, and it's beautiful. It's an energy all its own.
Okay.
So this is just the opposite, really.
No,
Well,
these are
it's
some of the
different
nicest stumps in a row I've ever seen. This is gorgeous. The outdoors. That's either a goose honking or my Aunt Myra has found a show.
I was talking to your husband about this coming here. People are getting a little reckless though with this whole new norm. Like, hey, I can ride my bike now in the middle of the road.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
what's that all
We just
about?
saw that.
There's a reason for shoulders
Yeah.
still. And he had a mask, and I'm like, maybe he thinks everything you do with a mask is safe now. Like I could just ride in the middle of the road, right? I don't know.
But we can't
Wearing
shop
condoms,
more
too.
than 6 feet away from each other. Okay, but we can ride in
But
the
we
middle
can,
of the road.
we can
What's
have
safe?
safe sex with a mask. I don't get it. I don't know.
We have safe sex all the time. With the mask. Why? And nobody else has been doing this?
My wife always says the safest sex is none.
It's true. Abstain, abstain, abstain. There you go. Yeah.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out
Thank you.
and joining me here at Old York.
Virtual hug. Virtual hug.
Thank
Virtual
you.
hug.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Old York,
Mark
and the team
Report,
here.
thank you.
It's
Mark.
been great. So we will see you again. Right, David? We will
Hopefully
see
in
you
June,
again.
hopefully June we're live, but if not,
I hate leaving this place, so.
Thank you.
Just
I don't know if we can.
Back.
I don't know if we can make enough wine if Helene's
Yes,
going to
enjoy
stay
the
for
rest of
June.
the festival. We'll see
Thank
you Saturday night and Sunday night. Please
Yes.
tune in. Thank you, Quarantine Comics.
Quarantine
Can't
Comics,
wait.
yes, get on
Please
there.
it.
Quarantine Comedy Club.
Thank you.